Welcome back to the Sullivan Summits YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be packing my 58-liter backpack for everything that I need for 4 days and 3 nights in the Canadian Rockies. So join me today as I pack my bag and I'll show you every single piece of gear that I'm bringing. Hopefully, I don't forget anything. We're going to go ahead and start at the bottom of the bag and work our way up to the top, and then we'll get to what goes on the outside. I'm using the Osprey 58-liter bag. It's the Osprey Exos, and it comes with a head, or the brain I think is it's called. I don't use it, it's just extra space. I don't need the space. First up is what you're gonna sleep with. So for this trip, I'm gonna bring a 25-degree Zembivvy bag with the 25-degree sheet. So first up, I have the quilt. So we're gonna go, actually, before I put this in, I almost forgot. Because we are hiking in the Canadian Rockies in July, there's a very good chance of rain. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring a nylon flume bag to put in the bag first, and then I'll put everything inside of that. Now we have the nylon flume in there, so let's go ahead and put our quilt in. Next we have the sheet. This is the 25-degree sheet from Zembivvy. And if you don't know what a Zembivvy is, I'll put a picture up on the screen of what it looks like. Used to be a sleeping bag guy, and then I switched to a quilt, and then I switched to a Zembivvy. And I'm never going back. It's very good. Next up comes the pad. This is the Zembivvy Flex Air pad. So we put that in next. And then I have the Nemo pillow. I think it's around 9 ounces. It's a little bit on the heavier side, but I prioritize comfort. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Next, we're gonna go with my sleeping clothes. So I have a lightweight t-shirt, some socks to sleep in, and I also have a pair of pajama pants. So go ahead and put those in. Next, we're gonna put my down jacket and down pants in there. Moving on to my midsection of the bag. That all kind of fits at the very bottom to around here. This is my pot, stove, and lighter. And I have the Toke 750 milliliter pot. It's very lightweight. And I have the MSR Pocket Rocket in here, and that's a very good lightweight stove. And it fits, everything fits in here, so it's all nice and compact. Next, we have my ditty bag, and in this bag, I have a cooler cloth. I bring a cooler cloth because I can wipe down the inside of my tent when there's condensation. And then I also bring a toothbrush. I have medical supplies in here, some repair tape. I have some wipes, and I have some medicine, like ibuprofen and Benadryl. Since we're going to the Canadian Rockies, there's gonna be a bunch of grizzly bears. So I went ahead and got myself a bear canister. This is the Bear Vault 1. It's about 8.3 liters of space. But I love this thing because I do a lot of one nights, but I don't usually do a lot of long trips like this. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my utensils in here. For the trip, food-wise, I'm gonna be doing a lot of dehydrated meals. So I brought a titanium long spoon for that. I'm also making sausage, so I bought a fork for that as well. Now the tent ships in this bag, but we're gonna go ahead and separate this into poles, stakes, rainfly, inner tent itself. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the rainfly and inner tent on the top right here. And what I'll go ahead and do is I'll also close this thing right here. And that'll keep everything that's in here so far waterproof. And then all you gotta do is put the tent on top. Now it comes with a cinch, so we're gonna go ahead and cinch this all down, get it all nice and tight. That right there is the inside of my bag completely packed. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the outside. When I hike, I like to have my water bottle on the right side of my body. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the tent poles and my chair, which is the Helinox Chair Zero. One of the best chairs ever. It's very comfortable. And I think it's completely worth it when you're backpacking for 4 days because you're gonna have a lot of downtime, especially for lunch and dinner. I think it's amazing to sit on a chair. A lot easier if you do this before packing inside your bag, but for the video, I'm causing myself to suffer for you guys. And then this part is actually gonna go on this side of the bag. Go ahead and grab my water bottle. So that's gonna go over here. Now it doesn't look like it's in the pocket, but it's a lot easier to take it out when it's like that. And I like the way the Osprey has that. Next up, we have my water filter, the bladder, and my tent stakes. I won't be needing water on the trail. I'll probably end up having enough with just my one water bottle for the first day. So for the first day, I'll put it in here. When I have longer carries, I'll go ahead and put it under this top flap. forgot to mention earlier, but my power bank is actually gonna go inside the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. And that's a 10,000 milliamp power bank, so that'll last me the whole trip because that's about 2 recharges for my phone and I won't be using it other than the maps. Next up, we're gonna have my fishing rod. I'm not gonna break it down and put it in my bag this video because I'm gonna use it actually tonight to go do some fishing at Old Hickory Lake. But it's gonna go ahead and go in this pocket with my water bottle. And it's just gonna kind of stick up like this. It also breaks down into half again, so it'll be about this long. And then this is also a tackle box I have with it, just a small tackle box for trout. Because it gets hot during the day, I actually pack this thing in the outside pocket of my hip belt pocket because it acts as a fan as well. Now I gotta do my camp shoes. These are kind of on the heavier side, but I don't really want to buy camp shoes because I just don't really use them that much. But these are gonna go right here in the middle. And then the only things I have left is this and my rain jacket. This is for my pancakes and sausage in the morning. This is gonna go on the side. And then on this side will be that fishing tackle box. Then I'm gonna put this on this strap right here. One of the good things about this is it makes noise when you're walking. So in bear country, that's very good because it'll help to keep bears away from you if you're making clanking noise. Only thing left to do is to get my bear spray and my hiking stuff ready. So now I have my hiking shoes and I have gaiters that I've bought with them. They're not waterproof, but I actually have gotten used to walking in wet shoes every now and then, so I'm not worried about my feet getting wet. Then I have my bear spray, and that's gonna hook up to my hip belt. Then I have my trekking poles. So that right there is everything that I'm gonna be bringing for my trip. I'm gonna add everything to the backpack, and I want you to go into the comments and guess how much everything weighs in this bag right now as it is. I'll wait for you to do that. Give you 3 seconds. With everything in the bag, excluding my fishing rod, I weighed my bag and it weighs 18 pounds. So the only thing I don't have in here is food and water, which will probably add around another 10 pounds. So I'll probably be around 30 pounds total for the whole 4 days, which is amazing because I cannot tell you how nice it is to have a lighter pack when you're hiking that far. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my packing list. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see my trip upcoming, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more notifications. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.